Welcome to the Rebel to Succeed podcast. It's your boy Anthony Williams, the founder of rebeltosucceed.com. The purpose of this podcast is to share tips, advice, and strategies to help you improve in all areas of your life. My mission is to make a positive difference in your life to help you live your best life. Now let's get it. What up, Rebels? It's your boy Ant from Rebel to Succeed coming at you with another podcast episode. So today in this podcast, we're going to be sharing some information, motivation from Nipsey Hussle. Again, that's Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey was a good rapper. He got shot and he was murdered a couple years ago. It was a tragedy, but Nipsey lived a very motivational and inspirational life. I kind of found out about him, kind of sad to say, but I kind of found out about him after his death, and I learned about his music and, come to love his music. But I also learned some things about him, as far as being like a very motivational guy and inspirational and just a positive person. So I wanted to share some advice and some clips from Nipsey Hussle. So check out this clip from Nipsey Hussle.
I have a question. You really were about that life. A lot of people pretend to be, and you got out of that, and you are a huge success. What would you say to people that are out there with similar backgrounds that want to make their dreams come true and stay in the course?
I think as human beings, everybody has a natural gift and a natural passion, but then you go outside and you get influenced and you feel pressure from what's going on outside. And so, I read one time, like, would you rather be at war with yourself and at peace with the world, or at peace with yourself and at war with the world?
How did you come up with the idea to really focus on your core fans?
I think that's one of my natural inclinations, just being a rap fan. Like, I follow artists, and a lot of times I feel like I'm a real core one of their fans, and I get upset when they stray and try to go do shit that's outside of, what I'm saying, what I fuck with them for. I understand it because it turns for good business sometimes, but I'll be like, you didn't have to really do that, and it seemed like they always end up coming back to what they fans love them for. So I just thought, before I got in the game, I was like, I'm gonna be an artist that stick to my shit and really represent what I represent the whole way through, or do my best to, and try to find ways within that, to get the big looks and to get the singles and to get the shit that, turns for good business. But I never wanted to alienate my brand for business. I always wanted to keep it authentic and keep it as pure as I could.
My thing, the marathon, because I'm not gonna lie and portray this ultimate poise, like I've had it figured out. Nah, I just didn't quit. That's the only distinguishing quality from me and probably whoever else going through this or went through this or is gonna go through this, is that I ain't quit. I went through every emotion. I went through every emotion with trying to pursue what I'm doing. You know what I mean? And I think that what gonna separate whoever's gonna try to go for something is that you ain't gonna quit. Unless, you're gonna really take the stance if I'm gonna die behind what I'm getting at right now.
It's always gonna be bumps in the road, but you gotta push through everything. Even if you look like a brick wall, you gotta go through that motherfucker. Cause, it ain't no stopping. Every day you still gotta wake up. So, motherfucker gotta just stay down with their grind. And number two, the company you keep has a large influence on the situations you bring to yourself. So, whatever direction motherfuckers is heading in, whether it's, like I said, rap music, production, 9-to-5 life, whatever it is, you got to surround yourself with people that's like-minded and that's focused on the same goal you focused on. Birds of a feather flock together.
And that's something you don't hear a lot about in hip-hop and with rappers and with, to be honest, just people or black people, period.
Hip-hop generation. Most definitely.
Can you express to people how important it is to read? Because I personally think that if you read, even if you didn't finish college or this, that, and the third, but if you read, you can educate yourself. Can you express that to the people out there?
I feel the same way, bro. I didn't really graduate high school. You know, I left early when I was like 14, but I was always, you know, had books around me. My mom always, you know what I mean, kept books in the house and it made it important that I was well versed.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a habit I just kept as I grew older. Yeah. And I just read things I was interested in. You know, I started off reading magazines, you know what I mean? That's how I learned about hip hop culture outside of LA. Right. By reading like XXL and The Source, hearing about classic albums from other places and all that.
Right.
And then like anything I was interested in, I read the magazines about it. Right. And I just started getting into books and just like you said, a lot of my best ideas, a lot of my business savvy, which I ain't the smartest dude, but I know what I know. You know, came from books. Like I read books about the industry. I read books about the deals that was done in the industry.
Right.
And these dudes, you know, held out and made certain decisions that empowered them for the rest of their career.
So, man, what brings you up here, up and coming, and you know, how come you're not blinging and having all kind of crazy diamonds and all that? I guess you here to get your money right, huh?
All the time. I mean, you know, all that is cool for the image and all that, but all them is liabilities, you feel me? I'd rather invest in some real estate, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, can you repeat that again, man? You're up and coming artist. What did you say you want to do?
I say invest in some assets as opposed to trick off my money on some liabilities like diamonds, you know what I'm saying? Cars that lose value as soon as you drive them off the lot.
So you're trying to get land.
Exactly, homie. A real asset. Take care of my peoples, cause you know it look good, but at the end of the day, you losing value, homie. It ain't appreciating. It's depreciating. It's losing value.
What do you think? Why do you think it's so hard for people to get that message? You know, I mean, one half you get guys that say they got to impress the females. Female ain't trying to talk to you unless you blinged out. On the other hand, you got other people feel like they got to show off to the homies and impress them with their riches. I mean, what do you think is how do we get that out of that mindset?
I mean, I feel like that's insecurity. Material things ain't nothing, you feel me? At the end of the day, it's who you is, you know? You wasn't born with it, you gonna die without it. So if you feel you need some diamonds or some jewelry to get at a female, it's because you feel you lack something within yourself.
I mean, I read something that gave me a perspective on that. It's like, this whole thing, we look at life like it's about what you can get from life. And I think, you know, I read something, I was like, that's not what it is. You're gonna always be unfulfilled if you look at life like that. It's about knowing you're gonna leave one day. And, you know, when you leave, the only way you're going to be fulfilled is if you know you gave everything you had.
Really, though.
And you emptied yourself here. And you left it all here because it's temporary and you got a moment, you know?
Right.
So I think that for me, it's like, I got kids. I got a daughter and a son.
Right.
So, you know, you got to factor in your kids. You can't just all the way commit yourself to your cause.
Right.
You know, you gotta make sure that you're there for your kids. But outside of that, I want to be in this thing until, you know, I'm out of energy, till I don't have nothing left to contribute.
So that was a clip from Nipsey Hussle. As you can tell, he's a very smart guy, very motivational, very inspirational. Even though he may come from a negative environment, and you know he might be surrounded by what people would deem as negative people. But he's a very positive person, very inspirational. You can learn a lot from him. And yeah, hopefully you guys found some value in his clip. I love the fact that he talks about just investing in assets and stuff like that, and just being like a person of just having a giving spirit and basically emptying yourself out into the world. That's the best thing you can do as far as being here on earth, is just to empty yourself, give, and, allow the universe and the power of giving to, basically bless you in return. You know what I mean? So, I'm a person of giving. I love to give, and I love to preach that message about giving and emptying yourself. So I love that message that he shared, and hopefully you guys found some inspiration and motivation from that. If so, if you found some value in this clip or in these clips, I invite you to leave a review. Let me know what you thought about it. Go to the website, rebeltosucceed.com. Check out some more content there. And just all around, just be a positive person and make somebody smile today. Just be a rebel. So, reach everybody by exercising love. That's the motto. Hopefully you guys follow that. And yeah, it's your boy Ian from Rebel to Succeed, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. I want to thank you for joining me today and listening to this podcast. If you found this episode helpful or valuable in any way, then I encourage you to leave an honest review and subscribe to the Rebel to Succeed podcast for future episodes. To receive more content and value, make sure to visit the Rebel to Succeed website at www.rebeltosucceed.com. And finally, always remember that to succeed in life, you have to reach everyone by exercising love. So make sure to show somebody some love today. Thanks again, and I'll talk to you next time.